Welcome back to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day now. Today's content, we're going to talk about drinking and driving and show y'all little clippings of why you shouldn't drink and drive, as well as other stuff, because it's sad some of the shit we about to watch and get into. Also, if you can help me out, and it's free, subscribe to the channel, as well as like and comment down below. What made you watch CSL TV? What you thought was cool about this content that I'm creating? Shit like that. Because it's just a review and a reaction channel, as well as an informational channel. So, it's sad to see some of the stuff I saw, as well as some of the stuff I showed you guys. It's sad that we had to watch that and somewhat experience what tragic, shit can happen to somebody for being stupid. But I ain't gonna make this too long. Let's get it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it hurts so bad to even know that his dad is going through everything he's going through.
Drinking and driving is a recipe for disaster, and it can carry a terrible cost. Today, we're covering the live sentencings of 4 drunk drivers. Number 4, Jordan Fuss. 22-year-old Jordan Fuss is in court for causing a car crash that killed a 6-year-old boy. On the night of October 3rd, 2014, Fuss was driving over 90 miles per hour while drunk when he crashed into another car, splitting it in half. Santiago Giraldo's mother and sister survived the crash, but the 6-year-old boy passed away at the hospital.
So sorry. I wish it was me. He did not deserve it. I did. May God forgive you, because I can't.
Fuss was found guilty of DUI manslaughter and DUI unlawful blood alcohol level with serious bodily injury.
The court imposes the lowest permissible prison sentence allowable by Florida's Criminal Punishment Code, 14.625 years.
Before Fuss is taken out of the courtroom, he speaks directly to his family to say goodbye.
I love you guys so much. I love you.
Number 3.
All right, so y'all remember when we did a story on this guy? I think we read about him a little while back. He's fucking the one that was drinking and driving and killed that little boy. But yeah, drinking and driving do not mix. It kills and harms more than just yourself. You think you're having a good time, and the end result of a good time like that is deadly. So let this be a lesson to a lot of people who think they can drink and drive or whatever, and you feel like, oh, I can do it, I've done it plenty of times. That's not the case here.
Number 3, Amber Pereira. On the evening of August 10, 2017, Amber Pereira was under the influence and speeding down a highway when she slammed into a Hyundai. The force of the collision sent that car hurtling into another lane, hitting a Jeep before catching on fire.
This is a woman who left her work in the beginning of rush hour and drove across the Selman Expressway at over 90 miles an hour, running into the victim's car without even evidence of her braking.
The family in the Hyundai, Luis Velapak, his wife Rita, and their 8-year-old daughter, Georgia, were killed. The driver of the Jeep, Tracy Lee Kelly, was seriously injured but survived. Instead of helping, Pereira fled the scene and only stopped when a wheel came off of her car.
I wake up several times at night from pain, but also from nightmares. Abandoned at the scene, screaming for help when you weren't there.
Pereira had a history of seizures and claimed that's what had caused the crash. But she performed poorly on her field sobriety tests, and her blood alcohol level was measured at 0.10. Investigators also learned that she had bought beer twice on the day of the crash. She pleaded guilty to 9 charges, including 3 counts of DUI manslaughter and 1 count of leaving the scene of death.
Your life is ruined, but you also ruined a lot of lives and ended 3 lives.
Ultimately, she was sentenced to 50 years in prison. Number 2.
I think this is so sad and pathetic that this motherfucking individual gonna try to lie and say that the motherfucking seizure is why she killed and hurt people and was driving so fast and etc., but you failed the sobriety test. So what type of seizures have alcohol mixed into it? You know what I'm saying? And then if you was to think about it, on top of that, just this and that is all these motherfucking excuses. She did not take accountability of her actions, even though she failed this test, that test, etc., etc. Her actions still show that she felt like it should be justified, and you know what I'm saying, that she did nothing really wrong, which is bullshit. So let's just be aware. I know we can't watch everything at all times, but try your best, folks, because I hate to have to read a story or see a story of you guys.
Years in prison. Number 2, Charlessia Pelt.
Hurts me so bad for people to act like I didn't love my baby. He was my everything. It hurts so bad.
August 9th, 2018, Charlessia Pelt was drunk driving with her 3 children unrestrained in the back seat, including 3-year-old Michael. She was speeding 70 to 80 miles per hour in the wrong direction when she ran a red light and crashed into another car. On impact, Michael was ejected from the car. The 2 other children escaped with minimal injuries, but Michael died at the hospital.
You charge in count 1 with operating while intoxicated, causing the death of Michael Jones. If you are convicted, this is a felony. You face up to 15 years in prison.
Charlessia spoke directly to her family during her sentencing.
I want to apologize to my family. I'm so sorry. I promise I didn't mean it. Y'all know I love my baby so much. I'm sorry everything I've ever put y'all through. Everything.
Sentence will be 3 to 15 years in the State Department of Corrections on the OWI causing death, 3 to 10 years on the child abuse 2nd degree.
No motherfucking way you out here getting that goddamn wasted, drinking and driving with your kids. On top of that, y'all motherfucking ass didn't buckle them up. They just jumping around, roaming in the motherfucking car or vehicle y'all was in. Now, your stupidity not only fuck your life up, but your stupidity killed your son, hurt your babies, you know what I'm saying, as well as others. Now, I don't feel bad for her because her inside, her conscience of what she did, how she is as a mother is going to eat her up for the rest of her life. And definitely when she get in that goddamn jail cell, they're going to be talking about it and da-da-da. But you don't do stupid shit like this. Definitely not with your kids.
Number 1, Olivia Culbreth.
That was wrong. That was so wrong.
In the early hours of February 9th, 2014, after a night of drinking at a bar, Olivia Culbreth got behind the wheel of her Chevrolet Camaro. She drove against highway traffic, reaching over 100 miles per hour. Her blood alcohol level was 0.15, nearly double the legal limit. Her Camaro crashed head-on with a Ford Explorer, killing all 4 people in the car, 3 generations of the same family. 2 passengers in her own car also lost their lives. Her sister and best friend.
No words can convey how my heart feels.
This wasn't the first time Olivia drove under the influence. Her license had been suspended after a 2010 DUI conviction and reinstated just 1 week before the deadly crash. This earlier conviction allowed prosecutors to charge her with murder. She pleaded no contest to 6 counts of second-degree murder, which had the same immediate effect as a guilty plea. Culbreth was convicted and sentenced to 30 years to life in prison.
Now this right here is very sad for the simple fact she ain't even wait a fucking month to turn up. Soon as she got her fucking license back, she was back doing that same old dumb shit. Fucking drinking and driving in a sports car or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It ain't no muscle car. So for the simple fact that you was out here doing that stupid shit right after you got your license, let you know you didn't learn the motherfucking thing. And I agree with the time they gave you because you killed so many people. And then, I mean, I don't know what people think. I know I've done stupid shit, but god damn, you fucking already got in trouble for 1 DUI. I got in trouble before, and guess what? I never did that shit again. No, I didn't kill nobody, go to jail, none of that. It was just I was an adult being stupid and got caught by the police, which I put myself over and told exactly what I did. Her conscience gonna be fucking her up for the simple fact she did all that, fucked all them folks up, her friends, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Killed them. Hell, could have killed her damn self. Y'all see how the Camaro look? So let this be a lesson to y'all. Just because you been doing it or you think you could, hell no. That one motherfucking time you think you good gonna be the time your motherfucking ass gonna hurt yourself, kill yourself, if not others, you know? So just be careful when y'all out here in the streets Because we never know who could be fucking speed on some other shit thinking they good to drive when they not knowing they about to kill everything in sight.